One of the problems that we hear over and over and over in the cry of parents, and not just parents, but anybody who finds themselves in a caregiving role, it could be grandparents, it could be siblings, it could be aunts and uncles, it could be friends. One of the cry of their hearts is that, where do we find good carers? And, I'm so excited to be part of a new initiative here in Christchurch. We got to speak to Anik, and she gave us some great ideas that are working internationally, and a few of us parents have decided that we really want to make it happen here in Christchurch. And it is a new way of training carers. It's unique to New Zealand. There's nothing else out there that does it. And at the moment we've just been having brainstorming sessions and talking about everything from what we're going to call it to how it will look. We've got the successful one that's happening overseas that we're looking at, and we're going to have a look at that, but we're going to make it unique to New Zealand and to Christchurch, and it's something that could be rolled out to the whole of New Zealand, not just here in Christchurch. But we're thrilled to bits to be part of groundbreaking stuff, and I can't tell you how exciting it is. But during our brainstorming sessions with families, we thought about how could it look, and what sort of ideas we could do. Well, of course, the main thing about it is we want it to be our young person and young people focused. That's the main thing. So they're going to be the stars of it. We thought about sort of like a movie theme where we're thinking about 5 different families who would take a session on 5 different Saturday mornings. So that would certainly show the commitment levels and things of the staff that we're looking at recruiting. It's a win-win, because we're not just looking at people who have already been in the disability sector. We're opening it up to anybody, because we're not looking for carers as such. We're looking for people who will support our young people in what they love doing. And so that's a different kind of ideal. It's a different kind of way to do things, and to be honest, it is the best way to do it, because we don't need a bunch of carers. We don't need a bunch of people who are there to help us. We don't need that. We need people who actually will take a real interest in our young people and really want to be there because they love having fun. Fun is number one. and we just find, even in our own family with our 2 young daughters, they love things that other teenagers love. They love to be out with their friends, they love to be in the community, they love to socialise, they love to dance. Kerry Ann's always first up on the dance floor at any party, and we want them to have a life. As I said before, we've got 2 older daughters, so we want them to have the life that Diane and Lisa have had. We want them to be, in their community, doing ordinary things that ordinary people take for granted. And we're really excited about this new way of meeting people and joining them into our families. So what we're looking for is supporting actors who will help our stars, and the first thing we do is an audition.
We said we're looking for people to come to our audition who we want to hear their story. We want to hear what makes them the person that they are, and what they think they've got that they can share with our kids and our families. Okay. For instance, my son Jesse, he just loves, one of the things he loves doing is throwing things, whether it's a ball or fruit or whatever. And we want someone in our family that's going to be a supporting actor for Jesse in his starring role.
So we're very excited to be launching in 2015, and we are going to start off with 5 families, because we're going to have 5 families, and each family will do a session. Each Saturday a different family will do a session, and then as many families with very high needs children are invited to come along and be part of it, and we hope this is going to be something that we can duplicate and roll out to the rest of New Zealand.
So the training will take place over 5 Saturdays. Part of this is that we want to know that people are committed to our kids and their starring roles, and that they will come for each 5 Saturdays, so that they show their commitment and that they know they really want to be involved.
To family, and one of the most important things, and we find it time and time again, and so do friends that we talk to, is that we feel we're not listened to. And that's on every level. We're not listened to as parents or caregivers. I say parents because I'm a parent, but of course I'm talking to the grandparents, the friends, the siblings, anybody who's actually got a role of, being with our young ones and making sure they're safe and happy and well. And, being listened to is so key. And we also want to listen to the people who are bringing on board, and it's going to be a win-win situation.
Our dream is that this will be a cost-free event, so that it doesn't mean that people can't come because they can't afford it, especially for this initial 5-week course, so that we can get it up and running and have a model to work on. We'll be looking for some funding for that. Take 1. We're really excited to be launching this new project.
We hope to be launching in 2015, starting in Christchurch and taking it to the rest of New Zealand.
Look at that!